Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Oh, look at that. That's caught at the 3. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Harris to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard. Line.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. Mahomes now on first down. This is caught. Watkins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game. The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, Lynch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Now, we're waiting.
Throwing his car on third down. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. We're in the second quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain him?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him. Maybe even have a third person in.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frosty Rocker in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Everyone's got 4 down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's good. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snap the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Carr gives to Marshawn, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the gun now on third down, Carr, and that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they have little chance of winning this one.
God. You can't kick.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for. So many other variables, but boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yard. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done again.
Okay, I'll let you choke me if you want to get some off.
That's been difficult for them all game long. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On the give, this is Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 20.
Hold on, I'm about to show y'all something. Look at my speed. They're supposed to be running super slow. I'm gonna put my thing on very slow. How much you want to bet I just do?
27. The Raiders on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And that's going to be too high.
Yes.
Out of bounds and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large
That shouldn't have
deficit.
been a block. You
They
see
got the
that?
interception,
That
but
shouldn't
very
have been
little
a
movement
block.
after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
I'm going very fast, bro. Shut up!
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love the running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're saying.
This is third tackle bully track on my back. This is third tackle bully trash your back.
His ability
This is
to
third
look through all
tackle
the
bully
clutter
trash
that's
your
happening in
back.
front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Can I make my song again? See
Well,
like
maybe
this.
that can give him a little bit of a pick-me, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 82 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been there. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets it across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That would have been a 35.
And now here come the Raiders. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it.
You can't run, bro. You can't.
Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
So,
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing.
Quarterback can't, though.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete. Derek Carrier, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Got the whole thing me. That's the ball I want to see.
You and I often talk about an offense's ability
they
to keep
literally
a defense off balance with what they're doing.
49 points
I think the
to
Converse
be
has been true
tied.
in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Y'all lucky y'all got it back. Y'all lucky. But look at 40. Wait, which one was it? It was 53. 50. Y'all lucky y'all got it. And it's, oh, they turned it over. It's 4th down anyway.
And avoids the turnover.
It's 4th down
anyway. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Got the OC to me. Hey, let's do it right here so we can
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come
hey,
up
right
on
here,
1st and 10.
touchdown. Right here, touchdown. Right here, touchdown.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Right here, touchdown.
Now he'll throw deep.
Right here, touchdown.
The 20.
Right here, no! That should have been touchdown.
Territory. And now due to apparent time constraints, We fast forward.
No! I got it.
Half.
Bro, that should have been
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Hey, you lucky!
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3.
I don't know
These
this
guys had
play.
to punt their last possession.
That LD blitz.
Too familiar of a
I'm
refrain.
gonna go
Too many of
with
these
that.
drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him and keep him warm? A lot of times,
What the freak?
Puts on sweatpants or
No, bro, I messed up. No, bro. That should have been a sack. I ran all the way around here. Y'all saw that? That should have been a sack. Yo, I was wide open. I can't.
Breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 40.
Oh, that should have been a sack. A user sack,
Justin
bro.
Houston in on the tackle.
A user sack. How did I
Inside,
miss
but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook.
No! They got it again. How did he come on? Look. He was all the way over there. Wide receiver. How did he run that fast? Film. Come get that ball.
Definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Card out of throw.
Oh, that was a 30 hit.
And the stop here will come.
Man, that man, that probably broken in real life, man. His net probably, he would have stayed in the bed. He would have been asleep. And his net would have been broken. Sleep, knocked out.
Can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yards.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by
Let's go!
Chiefs.
Let's go!
They take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And go. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3,
Look at the score. Look at the
touchdown
score.
reception
65 to
for him in
1.
this game.
65 to 10. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then. Okay then.
Oh, they flip it to
Okay
the
then.
kicker. He looks
Okay
like he's gonna
then.
throw it. And
Okay
would you
then.
believe it? This is
Okay
caught
then.
in the end zone.
Okay then.
Fake extra point works
Okay
to
then.
extend their
Okay
lead by
then.
2.
Okay then. That toe drag swag, boy.
Oh boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
That toe drag swag, boy. Look at the score, 67 to 10. I bet you. Oh, the Raiders suck. Oklahoma.
Wow. Well, it could also
Look, he's
result
about
in a
to take
melee
him.
later, though.
What I tell
No
you?
run back
They
here.
always
This will
scared
be a
to run.
touchback, and it comes out to the
Stupid.
25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time the turnover
Well, I was
on the
supposed to
fumble,
get a sack
and they were
on
in enemy
with my
territory, so that
stupid
had to be
self.
very
But there you go.
frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going.
User sack.
And he goes down.
I got it now. I got it now.
Hindsight is 20/20.
I got it now.
Maybe they should have kept it on
I
the
got
ground
it
again.
now.
Well, it almost looked
I
like
got
the
it
O-line
now.
was run blocking again. I mean, they
Second
opened
down
up a
and
big hole
16.
last
They ain't
time.
making this.
This time
They
opened
not
up a
making
hole,
this.
and the quarterback got sacked.
They want to play double
Here's a
coverage
give to
on them.
Lynch.
They not
And
making
he'll get
that.
this one
They not
across the
making
20,
that.
only up to
They're
about the
not making
21.
that.
Only
Look,
2
they
yards
only
on
got
the
2
pickup
yards
there.
up.
Now they're looking at a long
Look,
third down.
look, they just got 2
We
yards.
just saw a great
only.
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make.
My sister got me late. Got me late. Oh.
The fifth, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Carr. And he can't quite
What?
pick
How
it.
does that not
No
a
interception
pick?
so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's
Exactly.
fourth down.
That should have been our first interception.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Whoosh. A second nice move. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 73 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
Look. I bet you I'm about
like
to
that
make
kind of
this.
game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher
I
right
bet you
there.
nobody
A punt
can
return
have
for a
these first
touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger.
Nobody can
And
have
they're
these
just
points right
not
now.
gonna let
75
up as
to
he is
10.
into the
They
end zone
really
here for two
need
more.
65 points to 5
Go
points to
for
catch
two
up.
when you're up
Look
that
at him.
much.
He laying on the
If there
ground.
wasn't
He got
before,
juked out.
there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And they will not
Look
get a
at the
chance to
score. They
return this one as it's through the
65
end zone
points
for a
to catch
touchback.
up.
Marshawn Lynch heading back out into the
Need
huddle.
65
And there
points to
are the
catch
numbers. Got off to that
They're not-
torrid hot
they
start.
can't-
We thought he was in
they
for maybe a
can't get
career day.
65
Not the
points.
case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a
They
misprint after
suck.
what we saw in the first
They
half.
suck.
But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on our side
But
of
I
the
don't
ball.
even play
They
with
went in
this
at
team.
halftime,
Usually
made
I
a few
play with
adjustments,
Panthers
and you know what
because
else?
I actually
They didn't
play
lose
with
their confidence in how their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly. In the
Dang.
second half, they've come out
I
with a
should
new
have
resolve
switched that
and a renewed
49.
determination.
I'm about to
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down
Bro, I'm
completion.
telling you that
They really love to
they
get him into
cannot
one-on-one
get
opportunities, and this
65
is
points.
one way. Work him out
They
of the
cannot
slot
get 65
and create a
points.
mismatch. Who's going to cover it?
cannot.
Corner, safety, linebacker. He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They cannot get
That one goes
65
incomplete.
points.
He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble. as
You
he
just
got
sacked
busy throwing.
again.
We just saw
You
another
just sacked
example of really good
again.
defensive football,
Let it
which has
use.
led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him
I'm
once
blitzing
again,
every
knocked him
time.
on the ground, forced an
They run it.
incompletion.
Yeah, they've
Okay,
set the
okay.
tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And this
What did
is
I
gonna
tell
be
you, brother?
incomplete.
What did I tell you, brother?
Perhaps they
What did I
overthought this
tell
one a
you,
little
brother?
bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and
Trying to get all
short,
up in my playing
okay?
face.
They
Y'all
decided to
get
throw
mad
the
'cause y'all
football.
lose.
Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
I was just mad to lose, man.
The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers?
Look at this, they
They
suck.
find ways to get open.
Look at this, one hand stick.
35. And he will take it
Look at
on
this,
in
that
for
one
a
hand, he
Chiefs
did it
touchdown.
twice.
Tyreek
Twice.
Hill, 85
Twice.
yards. And the
They
Chiefs
suck.
have got it on cruise control.
I'm like the pass
And
it,
that
bro.
touchdown reception is the
might make
fifth
it,
for him
man.
in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another
I don't
person
even
that's
care,
tied
man.
it.
Look at the
Think
score.
about this.
They
Bob Shaw set it in
literally
1950.
need
Kellen
71
Winslow
points to
came along
catch
and
up.
tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally,
71
we're seeing it here one more time.
71
Phenomenal.
They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that they
What's
didn't
7 plus
attempt
1?
it from the
Eight.
15-yard line. What are they thinking?
there's 0 plus
I
1.
do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you
Oh,
what,
dang, you
meeting
wouldn't
them
have
again
running.
somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that
Bro.
they were trying to clown them a
Free
little
kick
bit.
out of bounds. Kicking team.
I don't care,
And that
man.
drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel
Automatic
right,
first
does
down.
it? Plus,
Like
you're giving
pop
up yardage.
into it.
Carr and the Raiders come up
They
first
better
and
hope
10
they're not
at
running.
the 40.
Especially up here.
On the handoff, Lynch.
They better hope
gain
they're
of
not
3,
running.
second
What
down.
it I tell you.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of
Anybody
game,
that's watching this
that
right
they just
now,
had against
I'm
them.
like, dead serious. Watch the whole video. Like, watch the whole video. We still in the third quarter. I'm dumbing on these boys. Dominating. I'm dominating.
Carr to throw on second down. And Nelson's got it here right side.
Look, he's
And he is
stupid.
gonna
He's
lose
standing there
yardage
like
here.
this.
It's a
He's
loss
standing
of
still
2,
like
now
this. Did y'all
third
see that?
down.
Then he gonna start running
They
with somebody.
completed the screen on the
He
perimeter,
lucky.
but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Just shut up.
These guys have punted 4 times
Can't
already,
eat
and they're
these
staring at
kids,
a 5th,
bro.
barring a conversion here on third down.
He blitzing. We doing the same thing.
On play action, it's Carr.
What the freak am I
He finds
doing?
Roberts,
How do I
complete.
keep doing that?
14
Bro,
yards
I
is the
keep
pickup
doing
there
that,
in
running
later
right
first.
past him. Because I thought he was about to give it to the
throw
running
the
back
tight
that
end,
time. He
maybe in
would
a
have
little
got to
flexed
the
out position because
That would've
and
been
they're
crime.
running savvy.
Handoff comes to Lynch. And this one goes nowhere.
What did I
Losing yardage
do?
on the play back at
Yo.
the 46. It's a
Second
loss of a
tackle
yard
for
there,
loss.
and now second down.
Second tackle for
Man,
loss.
we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another
Look,
example of why.
that's wide
It's time
open
to
because
open
he
things
has
up
to block
and start
him.
really trying to move the ball.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he's
Look.
going to get this one down near the 45-yard
21.
line. The
What
gain
are
of the
you
yard
doing?
gets them back where they started. Now it's
But
3rd and
21,
10.
he been busting them
Right, the
things.
coaching staff's doing
About
a good
21,
job
I'm talking
upstairs.
about he
They'll
run up there,
file away what they
pop.
just saw from the defense
He
right
get up
there.
there,
They sold
he
out
get
to stop
popped.
that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And this is Cook with a grab.
Bro, did y'all?
Just a
I
5-yard
keep
pickup,
missing
and it
the
leads to
quarterback,
4th
bro.
down.
No one shouldn't have
He
been.
wasn't the primary target,
Oh, it's
but
fourth
I
down.
think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't.
Bro, they
do it.
can't kick.
Big frame.
They
He
can't.
could scatter some bodies, unable to get it
Tyreek
done.
Hill. Tyreek. Ew. I'm about to throw it up again.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up
Tyreek
first
Hill
and
for a
10
jump ball. He
at
going
their own
jump ball. He
15.
going jump ball. Might throw it walking, but you never know. But you never know.
Now Mahomes.
He
And
got it.
going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30.
Watkins, what are you doing? That was supposed to be for Tyreek. Tyreek.
Tyreek.
Oh, did I throw it to Watkins? I feel like I pushed
Sammy
this.
Watkins, 85 yards.
Oh, yeah, I
And the
did
Chiefs
press
just
square.
Continue to pour it on.
You have fun
That
with this
run.
one, partner?
I am.
That
He's
run,
been
it
fun
worked.
to watch
That
under
run,
center.
it worked.
We
It
always
worked.
talk about
It don't
you know,
matter.
getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now.
Dang, bro.
He's
I
putting
don't even
out,
care.
he's carving them up.
They
4
literally
touchdown
need
passes,
77
carving
points
them
to
up.
catch
Seems
up.
like everything
I
else is
don't
gonna be
care.
competition.
They
Back now in the East Bay,
77.
where the fourth quarter will begin with a
77.
kickoff following the score on the final
Fourth
play
quarter.
of the third
I
quarter.
know it ain't gonna be no OT time. No overtime
Booker down to
time.
kick this one away.
There ain't gonna be no overtime. They suck.
Fielded about a yard
Look, they
deep.
always want to take a knee. I saw that in the
And
look.
pretty good return here.
Man, you
He'll be
lucky
stopped just shy of the
57 don't know how to
25 at
truck.
the 24-yard line.
Lucky I ain't playing with all fat boys.
And now
them
Oakland ready
fat
to
boy.
take the field. And right
Woo!
now, these guys, they're
Come here,
shuffling
Big
a little
Don.
bit. Maybe
Big
down
Don.
3 straight drives.
Big
Maybe
Don.
with him punting the football away.
Yes,
Big
you start pointing
Don.
fingers at each other a little bit,
Big
asking a lot
Don.
of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get some.
Lynch fighting, and he lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have
lost
it.
the
They
football.
do.
He lost the football. He lost the football. This is fourth fumble.
And with that kind of a
Fourth
deficit,
fumble,
you
dude.
can't afford to make any kind
Fourth
of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down, down,
Man,
this
I ain't got
big
no
of a
bugs on my.
An afternoon
But
to
shut up.
forget, absolutely.
Cause you keep being.
Now we see
The
Sammy
busting.
Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind
Y'all
not
lucky
seeing
you
him
ain't got
again for a
jet
while.
sweep.
3 trips to the end
Oh,
zone. How
they
about that?
they real lucky
right
they ain't
now,
got jet sweep.
They would happily go to their general
That jet
manager
sweep,
and say, "Is there
that
any
jet
way
sweep coming around the
you could get a
corner like
trade for
this
him,
up,
bring him over to our
like
team so
wide
we can
receiver
reserve him
coming
anymore?"
around
'Cause
like
he is really having a heck
like
of a
they
ball
tight
game,
end.
isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade is going to happen.
Wait, I'm still up. No, I got tackled by
Harden
my
Key,
own
the
player.
XLSU
Get the freak on my
Tiger
way.
there on the stop.
I On any running
I
play
got
that's
tackled by
called,
my. I'm doing that play again. I got tackled by my own player.
But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball.
Look at oh my God, that should have been touchy.
And they get
Touchy.
to him quickly
I'm doing
as he
that play
stopped
again.
right around the 13. And Marquell lead with a stop defensively.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
On the ground, this is Ware. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
They can't stop.
Spencer
They
Ware,
can't stop.
a
32.
13-yard touchdown run.
They
And
can't
the
stop
Chiefs
them
use
with
the short field to their advantage as
They
they
can't
cash
stop
in for
They
6.
can't stop them.
So another
They
score
can't
there, and
stop
often
him.
you talk about the 3 phases
I'm-
of the
I'm-
game.
I'm
Defense,
speaking too
offense,
fast. They
special
can't
teams.
stop
It's
him.
been a clean sweep in this
Look.
one, hasn't it?
It
They
certainly
can't stop
has. They've
him.
been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking
Man,
strong here in the 4th quarter. Up big, and they go
they
for
can't
2,
stop.
and they get it.
Look, they
I remember
really
being in high school and
need
seeing an article in the
85
paper
points to
where
catch
a local
up.
columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
They need
Carr, the
85
Raiders
points to
come up
catch up.
1st and 10.
They still have
at their own
2.
23.
I'm just going by 5 or 6 every time.
Here's Carr to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
He knew I was coming, so they threw it way early. They threw it early. As soon as the first person get open, they threw
The
it.
tackling's been really good.
I called this same play 29 times. This was off
You're not getting the
breakdown.
benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
This should have been.
Middle, but it's incomplete.
I made
He
him
was
scared
trying
because
to
I
get it to
jumped up
Seth
like this.
And
It
it's
was
third
straight through my
down.
life. This should have been
Another
picked.
wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd down, they go Lynch. Call a no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, I thought you were about to
And this
put it in the
defense
back.
continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
A good return there, 17
Tyreek
yards.
about to come back
And
out.
the
Might as well
offense
stay
will
out
take
here.
over with a new set of downs. Now Sammy Watkins and the
What are you
rest of the
doing,
offense
Tyreek?
getting set to go again.
Might as well stay
So
out
far
here.
as the trio of touchdowns, obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
What are you
This
doing,
one hockey, they'd be
Tyreek?
throwing
You
their
might as
hats
well
out on
stay
the
out
ice
here.
for the hat trick,
What are you
right?
doing,
I'm not
Tyreek?
sure
You might as
exactly
well
what you
stay
do in the
out here.
NFL Except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous
And
game.
you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw? It's
One
caught
hand again.
inside the 25.
One hand again. One hand again.
Tyreek Hill,
396.
yards.
392
And the Chiefs have
yards.
got it on cruise control.
No, I
Now
can't
hold
do
everything
it
here.
no
We're
more.
going to get a
I can't do
timeout
it.
by the offense.
I can't
It's
do it,
just
bro.
their
If
first.
you
They'll be down to 2
really
remaining as we step aside
101
here in the
points.
4th quarter.
look at this, 101 points.
Butker now to add the
I
extra
literally
point.
have 101 points.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. Pretty move. And he will
She
not
ain't
make
get,
it to
but
the
I'm
goal
still,
line as this try
you
for
know
two
how
is
many
gonna come
points
up
they
empty.
need.
But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
100 points to catch up. Wait, no. Hold on, let me do that.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra
He
point
still got
attempt.
his
It's a
ankle.
long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a
I need
PAT?
to
I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the
I
post.
just want to say,
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out.
41,
And with this deficit, you
Look
can't
at
have
the
too many more
score.
drives like the last
What they
drive where you had
need
to
so
punt it
many.
away.
Oh,
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
points they need.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist.
He's
He's not a team
They
anymore.
need
I just cut it.
95 points.
All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Let's go, Marie.
It wasn't his fault.
Go,
He said,
Marie.
"Hey, listen,
They
if some of
they
the
still should never got
casualties
that
at
many,
times, we're trying to win a game."
Give him
that
30
many yards, but it's alright. My coach always getting that. They put it always in the red.
Decide to throw the football.
I know that's
I'm
bad
looking for
because
either a
like
touchdown or a
we
check
this good
down.
of a
And he took
team.
the check down on that play. And it
Kansas
worked
City,
almost to
ain't gonna
perfection.
lie, they a good team.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's
Ooh,
Cook.
that was
Cook stripped. The ball's out, and it's picked up by
Ooh,
the
that was a
Chiefs.
dirty
And they
fumble.
take possession
That was
of the
a
football
dirty
and have it at
fumble.
the 36-yard
That's his
line.
second fumble.
And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline
That
still
was a
scratching
dirty
his head.
fumble.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably
Oh,
writing
I'm
a
throwing
note
it
or
to
two
him.
about, "We're
It's
gonna
up
address
there
this come
or
practice
Watkins,
next week
whoever's
because
open first."
maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game,
Sorry.
not going to help him improve.
They're going deep for Hill. And
What
lucky
the
to get away with one
freak?
there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Oh,
Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking
Tyreek
shots
Hill
like that
every
downfield?
time.
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure
Ooh,
you're
Tyreek
taking
Hill
care of your
burned
lead
him.
because you keep
Tyreek
flinging
Hill
it around,
burned
you
him.
throw a couple of picks,
Tyreek Hill
you can put
burned
yourself in
him.
jeopardy.
Tyreek Hill
Going
burnt
deep for
him.
Hill. And this is
Tyreek Hill
taken
burnt
at the
him.
5.
Tyreek Hill
And he
burnt
takes
him.
this into the
Tyreek
end
Hill
zone
burnt
for a
him.
Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek Hill burnt him.
Tyreek Hill, 64 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to
They
pull
need
it
100
on.
points to catch it.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that?
They
Do you
need
hear the...
100 points to catch
It's
up.
not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a
100.
tune being warbled?
95.
The fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's
doing
belting it out right
She's
now.
going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. But they need 100 points to catch
Point
up.
splits the uprights.
Unlike this year's, they need 100. I just did the math. I did
The long
108
touchdown
plays.
pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy
I need
two-play
100.
drive that time.
Let's go.
Butker now to kick this one away.
But I'm gonna make this run. now,
Here's
man.
Harris to return it.
Dang!
That return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
My thing off my head and caught that jump with my foot.
And
And
now
my foot
Oakland
was on
ready to
top of
take
it.
the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no.
What you looking for?
Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big
bet.
no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can
Why
be
do I
the
keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that?
on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things
That
back
should
up.
have been a sack, man.
Holding offense.
Should have been a sack,
So
man.
apparently some grabbing there in the
first
middle of
down.
the O-line.
Still
I've
first
often
down.
wondered why that
First
doesn't
down
happen
and 20.
for guys that play
Ooh,
center.
this need
Having
to be a
snap
sack.
the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
We've been around this league for a
Second
while, and
sack.
many coaches never pull their
Second
starting
user
quarterback,
sack.
almost no
That's
matter the
second
situation.
user.
In this case, though, I
Got
think he's got
to
to make
hit
a
him with that
decision. He's
ball.
taking a pretty good beating out there.
Got
And
to
with
hit
the
him with the
deficit,
ball.
maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On second down, here's Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this
Ooh,
will be
that had
incomplete.
7 yards.
Tell you what,
That should have
after he
been
ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Well, yeah, once again,
Y'all
hit as he
lucky,
throws. Fortunate
y'all
that one wound up incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Carr.
You taking it?
And he'll
I
avoid the
thought you
tackle there
was.
with a slide.
Just what I thought.
Give him 8 on the
You
play.
had to
It'll be
take
4th
it.
down.
You had to take
Here
it.
now, Johnny Townsend,
They know they
as
suck.
the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken at the 15.
Ooh, sight. Ooh. Dang, man.
A
41,
terrific
man.
return there.
The kick in
27
your face,
yards
man.
all told.
Beep.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
It's about to be a beat down. Keep singing it.
And out come the Chiefs now. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard
It's
speaks
like
for itself, but you still got your starting
beat. It's
quarterback
about
out
to
there.
be a
Why don't you
beat
go to the
down.
backup, let him get
Beat.
some time?
And
It's
that's one
about
of the
to
great
be a
questions
beat.
in the
Oh, he
NFL,
burnt me.
Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015
And this is caught.
Beat.
And they
Beat.
are gonna
It's about to
score
be a big
again.
bow.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our
They need
predecessors, one of the great
104 points to
commentators of
catch
all
up.
time, he used to sing in this situation when this game
They need
appeared to be
104
over.
points to
I know
catch
the fat
up.
lady's been singing for some
They need
time.
104 points to
No,
catch
not
up.
her at all. This
But
one of
she's
our
They need
guys.
104.
too.
Oh,
Alright,
she's
I'm
saying
doing
she's
this
She's
again.
on like the 5th tune.
Don't mess me
she
up.
left scales way
Don't mess
behind,
me up.
but he's just saying something about turning out the lights.
Beat.
The party
Beat.
was over.
It's gonna
And
be
oh,
a
he
beat
takes
down.
off with it. It's a fake.
No! I don't care, nigga. That Kennedy. It's like beat. It's about to be a beat down. Beat.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great.
Beat.
From the
About to
15,
be a beat down.
the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Oh, you see the result right there.
Oh, he
I know
just
these
got
young
body slammed by
whippersnappers are trying
number
to do different
92.
things in this game, but
92 fourth tackle.
kick the ball through the post.
Well, kick,
That's darn
kick,
right.
it's
And now Oakland ready
kick
to
off
take the
tackle.
field. And on the last go around, they
Beat.
really couldn't
Beat.
get anything
It's
going.
about to be a
They're the
beat
punt from
down.
deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the
I'm
field
sorry.
position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of.
He was not running.
Throwing to
He ain't
start the
getting
drive,
it.
but
He
that
ain't.
one incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly
I'm
imagined.
playing
But
for
sometimes the passes just go awry.
Kansas
Yeah, let's
City
face
next
it, when you're
year.
running the route tree in pregame,
I'm playing for the
you
Chiefs
don't have
next year.
defenders
It's a
breathing
y'all
down your
football
neck.
team.
You don't have
next year.
defensive backs making plays
But I'm
on the
talking about
football.
they
Hard to replicate
need
the
a
intensity of the
linebacker
game
really bad.
in pregame.
Get set. 180.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw
That
is
should have
gonna
been
be
an interception.
incomplete.
Third pass.
We just saw another
Shut
example.
up.
These cornerbacks have played tight coverage
Shut up.
all game
Shut
long.
up.
Might start wanting
Shut
to think
your
about
mouth.
a few double,
Shut
triple
your
move
mouth.
routes to try and shake their guys
Shut your
free.
mouth.
You're right, they have had
Shut your
no
mouth.
room to breathe.
Shut your mouth.
On 3rd down, Carr off the screen pass. That's complete.
That should have
And
been
he's
sacked.
going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Hey, me
Love the
too.
intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Taken in at the 11. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Exactly. I'm lucky you didn't get on the floor. Nah, I wouldn't.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we
MT
welcome you
counter
back.
I'm calling
Yeah, they
it
have
out.
just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Ware.
Why
And
did
he'll
I
take
do
this
that?
one up close to
Why
about the
did I have to
45.
really
3 yards on the pickup there, and
Shit,
it'll be
press
2nd
that.
down.
That's it. That's
beat,
what you want.
got to
Straight
be a
ahead,
beat
positive
down.
gain. Just keep that
Beat,
clock ticking.
beat, got to be a beat down. Beat, got to be a
Green,
beat.
90.
Say hi.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
No, this is
one that's incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hi.
They run it here. Where? And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort.
I'm throwing that Tyreek Hill.
Spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. Look at this spin, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clencher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
He got you out. What I do?
Butker on for the PAT.
Shoot, not 19 out of 50 with the boot. Wait, what did I say? Hold on. Let me do it.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he gets in.
I'm going to put a block there, 2
blocks. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't rap, man. I'm going to put that block there, 2 blocks. Hey, what if I go?
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
He can't take
about
it
a yard deep.
Oh, that's a dirty hit.
23, make it the 24-yard line.
Go, hey. When I'm playing a block, they're
ready to take the field.
Block 19,
they've lost this one.
Cooper.
Their offense has struggled. Do they
block,
try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
And the AKA is the dog. I know that.
Just something to
you
build on,
you getting a dog? No, but I'm getting a dog.
We'll get better as we go forward.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's called over the middle.
No, you not. I'm getting a dog. I didn't know this game over. They not scoring.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Clean.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr.
I did that because I knew that.
I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta stay with it.
That's true. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Nifty footwork at the 45. And now running right through it. And there he goes again. And they are going to score
Wanna put that block. We got 2 guys. Hey, block 19. Yeah, we got 2 blocks.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score, this not necessary, but this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room.
Look at the points.
You cheating.
No, I'm not. Well, like what? Kiki just did all his stuff with them nails. No, I'm painting them. Not playing with them.
You cheating.
No, I'm not.
This is.
I'm just better.
You got a 1208.
What? It's not 1208. It's 128 points.
128.
How is that cheating?
You ain't never scored like that. You probably got it on 2 players and you trying to play KK and you cheating.
I'm not playing KK. I'm not playing Kennedy.
Let's be that back, your mom.
Hey, I'm cheating. It's on all Madden.
But the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. First down. He completes it to Nelson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job.
I just see, I just won, and bro, I'm talking about the Kansas City, they went off 128 points. How many? 10 fumbles. We made them fumble 10 times. We made the Raiders fumble 10 times. And 3 interceptions. And I don't even know how many touchdowns we made, but with 128 points. How many punt returns did we get? Got 3 punt returns, and we got 4 kick returns. Man, we went off today. I just want y'all to go down below, comment what was my favorite play, like what was the favorite play y'all did. I did. And like what? Yeah, man. I just like hit that like button, subscribe, and comment your favorite football team. And whoever I got a football team in my head. Whoever comments the right football team, I will buy y'all a PS4 card. $25 PS4 card. And please don't nobody else take it. I'm like, please. I'm giving away PS4 cards every week.
But listen, y'all just step back. Watch your move.